Hi guys, welcome to the home tour. This is when you first walk in the door. We now have the stairs, and sorry about the air compressor and the messy stairs, but we are still doing work. This room actually used to walk right into our bedroom, which had that archway in it, and now it's where we keep our shoes and jackets and all of that. Eventually, right where this cubby system is, there's going to be a big cupboard for off-season items. Over there, a bench to cover up those shoes and some hooks, maybe like a locker system. I'm pretty excited to have that area. That's really nice to have. When you walk out of there, there's the desk space, which is all built in and always a mess because I don't know how to organize my paperwork most of the time. So I love having that there, but I need to work on that a little bit. And then you look down, we have a pretty wide hallway that opens up into the living room, kitchen, dining room. And if you look ahead, way ahead towards where the dining room is, where the hardwood floor ends, that's where there used to be a wall that closed that off for the kids' bedroom. So it's so nice to have it open. I don't know how we all fit in here. But that's the living room. That heater actually is going to go because we're going to put some baseboard heat in, and then we can get some new living room furniture. In the winter, I can't block that heater, so there's no good way to set up the furniture. So over here is the dining room, and you can see the room was long and kind of narrow when the kids had it. So Olivia had one side, Owen had the other, and I can't believe it. How nice it is for them to have their own space. But it's great because we used to eat at the island, and now we have a dining room table, which I love. Everything down here needs paint and trim and baseboards, and we need to do the hardwood in the dining room. Where that big window is for decoration, that's going to be a sliding glass door eventually that will go out onto the back deck, which we don't have yet. So as you can see, there's still a lot to be done. So this is looking from the dining room down into the hallway and into the living room. We did those built-in cabinets, which I love because it hides the DVD player and the cable box and all of that. And then the kitchen's been done for about 3 years. We just recently finished the beadboard around the island, which looks really nice. But otherwise, this has all been here. I love being able to decorate that counter space. If you take a look at the blog, I have a DIY on that planner because I made it look more distressed, which I like. So I'm loving that space to decorate. I'm going to keep the yellow in all of these rooms. I'm going to add it to the dining room and keep it in all of these spaces except for down in the laundry room. I'm going to do something a little bit different in there, but the yellow I really like. So if you come down to the laundry room, there is a pocket door here, so I can close it off, which is nice when I'm really behind on the laundry. And where you see the shelves, I'm going to put a big cupboard there so that you don't have to look at all of that. It's all going to be inside a cabinet, and then there'll be countertop on top of the washer and dryer, and another cabinet next to the washer where I can put the laundry. And this is kind of our landings, or the kids' landing zone for their backpacks and stuff. This room used to be where we walked in. So when you walk, we couldn't use the front door because my bed was there. So we used to walk right into this space. And because we had to go through the garage, it was the only door available. So now this is the bathroom, and the bathroom's been done for about 3 years. And I love, love, love the color, so I'm going to keep that. But it just needs the trim and the baseboard and all of that. And Mike actually just trimmed out the window since I did this video, and I can't believe the transformation. I'm super excited to be able to see it. But it's definitely going to get some new decor in there. I need a new shower curtain and stuff. So that's it. That's the space that we lived in for a very long time, 4 people. So I don't know how we did it, but we did. So now I'll show you upstairs. Okay, so coming up the stairs, you'll notice that everything up here, all the walls are white because we have not painted anything. It's all just primed. The floors are painted because we haven't put the hardwood floors down. But we have space up here, and that's all that matters, and we love it. So coming up the stairs, the first room you're going to see is Olivia's room. So this is her space. And she loves it, as do we, that everybody has their own space. We basically had to buy all new furniture for the bedrooms because our rooms were so small that none of us really had furniture. And all of our beds were built so that they could be up higher so that we could have storage underneath them. So we bought all the new furniture for the rooms, and I'm starting to make them feel cozy. Olivia, she picked out her comforter and everything this summer, and we've sort of started to work around that. And I think it's turning out really cute. We're hoping to do a gallery wall on that far wall. That was the first picture, the Be Brave one. That's the first one we bought, but we want to add to that, and I think it's all looking really nice. And of course, she is like at that preteen age where she is in this room all the time, like with her door shut, and she just loves having the privacy. Every one of the painters that we talked to said that we should do the trim first, so that's why none of these rooms are painted. But eventually she thinks that she wants to do it like a light gray color, and I think that will look good and complement everything that she has picked out so far. Then she has a closet, which is amazing because neither of my kids had closets. So to have this storage space behind a closed door is just something that we did not have, and I just absolutely love it. I can't tell you how much it has just made the rooms, because you can actually put a few things behind closed doors, which is nice. Then going down the hallway, the first room you're going to see on the left is the bathroom, or what will be the bathroom. And right now it's tool storage, and it houses the tub and the vanity, but I have not picked tiles, so everything just sits there. And soon we are going to have someone come in and tile it, and then everything can be installed, and we will have a working bathroom. In this corner there'll be a stand-up shower. So now it's just up to me to finally pick the tile, and I just have not found what I want. So I'm working on it, but we're not there yet. Then across the hall we have Owen's room. He again has the same navy blue carpet covering up his floor because we haven't done the floors yet, but because the carpets are so big you don't really notice it, which is really nice. If you notice up on the wall, Mike had the forethought to put in boxes that we could hang TVs eventually, and you won't have wires. So the kids don't have TVs yet, but when they do, we will have those, and you won't have to have wires hanging down, which is kind of nice. Of course, Mike thought of all those electronic things that I would never have thought of, but are kind of nice to have. So Owen's room doesn't have much of a theme. He's into like Star Wars and monster trucks. There's lots of Lego storage in this room, and he got all new furniture for the most part, and we still have, it's the usuals: paint, trim, ceiling fans that I still need to pick out. I'm sure once it gets warmer I'm going to be right on that, but I haven't yet. Owen also has a closet, and it's pretty much the same size as Olivia's. His is not as deep, but it is wider, and it stores, obviously clothes and toys, and it's great. But let me just tell you, although they do not look perfect even now, this is Sunday night where my kids clean up their rooms, or Sunday evening, clean, vacuum, everything has to be put back in its place, and the floor needs to be vacuumed. By Monday, both of these rooms will look like a bomb went off, and I don't give them much of a hard time about it again until Sunday. So across the hall, there's the linen closet, which is just extra storage and kind of a mess right now. And then to our bedroom, and yes, I do have a basketball hoop hanging on my door. This hallway is the perfect place for Owen to shut the door and shoot some hoops. So that's what we have. So this is my bedroom, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate this space. We never ever had our own space. So for me to be able to come in this room and shut the door, or just sit in that chair, which I adore, and I sit in it all the time, and I read, and I curl up with a blanket, and I watch TV, and I cannot tell you how much I love it. And I look at this shelf, which is a favorite of mine because I love my Willow Tree people, and those are my scrapbooks, and I just cherish this space, and I just am so appreciative to finally have my own space. And of course, we got new bedroom furniture and a new bed, and I no longer have to jump on top of my bed to be able to get in because it's up so high. And these are a couple of my favorite quotes, things to see in my room every day. And then in my closet, which I have a closet that is all my own closet, I have, sorry about the light, I wasn't sure which looked better. So that was what I stored the kids' clothes in, from IKEA, and now it works perfectly in my closet. And so, yeah, we just have the old bureau, we have some hanging space, and we have the shelves, and it's going to be a place for my jewelry, and we hang up some stuff. I mean, and my dirty laundry. But it's just ours, and we have never had that. So I'm just totally grateful for that. So if you come back down the hall, this is kind of the landing space, which is actually really big. And eventually I have a chest I'd like to put in front of the window, and I would like to do a nice gallery wall on that wall so that you see it when you come up the stairs. But for now, you can see the gymnastics mat that gets spread out a lot, and Olivia does gymnastics there. So, and then I have a little art gallery starting over here with the keyboard. There'll be a door on that cubby, which so you won't have to see all that stuff in there. And then that blue piece of furniture was actually in the kids' room for toys, but now it works perfectly for arts and crafts. So I'm going to try to scrape off those stickers and repaint it a different color that works with this room. And I just used that countertop that we had and put it on shelves, and eventually that'll look nicer over there. But I bought that piece of furniture which holds all of our games and some arts and crafts supplies, and the table is there for the kids to do arts and crafts and play games whenever they want, which is, I mean, for really, I did not think when you looked at the blueprints that this space was going to be as big and as usable as it is, but this is probably the most used space in the house, and also probably the most unfinished. I still have, that cubby's full of stuff. There's still boxes. There's still stuff to go through up here, but we use this space all the time. And I have some really great plans for how I want this room to look, and I think it's going to look really awesome when I'm done. So I'm really excited about that. It's just such a great space. Coming through the French doors, you have Mike's office space, which he has a desk and a chair, but there's not much else in there. This room is pretty bare still. There's the dog bed, and Mike comes up here, and it's perfect because he's away from everybody, which he used to work at the island in the kitchen, so that's really nice. And it's been great when we've had people over because we now have the space. We throw up an air mattress, but for the most part it's pretty bare. So Olivia's been using it for her dolls, as you can see. Mike loves his stereo, and the boys have tons of hobbies that their stuff takes up a lot of space, so it's kind of just been sitting in this room. But it works, and we love it, and that's the house. So we've got lots of space, lots of stuff to decorate, lots of stuff to furnish, but we love it. Thanks for coming on the house tour.